If you don't like the video in the next 10 seconds, then you're gonna have 10 years of bad luck and your hands are gonna look like this.
Oh Lord, Jason made another one.
Diamonds in my city, diamonds. Get on drugs and pace. Yeah. Diamond cold like glaciers. Superstars in a place. Diamonds in my face. I wanna put diamonds in my ears. That put diamonds on my face.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Obie here, back with another video. If you guys watched my last video, then I told you guys that I'll be doing a giveaway in this video. So first I'm going to talk about why you guys should stop playing Claw, and then I'll talk about how you guys can enter in this giveaway. So I was doing some research on whether or not I should switch to Claw to myself, and all the competitive players that are really good play Claw. And every time I try to play it, it kind of hurts my finger even after like one game. So I can't even imagine how some of these players are playing Claw hours on hours every single day without their finger hurting. So I came across this YouTube video, and this guy interviewed a chiropractic physician, and he considers himself a doctor, so I kind of believe what he has to say, and everything that he said kind of makes sense. But it was this long 20-minute boring video of kind of just explaining why Claw is so bad. I'm gonna just put in some parts of him actually talking, because he definitely explains it better than me.
Just my initial take, Claw, I've done it from personal experience and not like some random doctor that played Minecraft on Xbox for like 10 minutes and now I'm a gamer. No, I've been playing my entire life, and I've tried Claw, and it's terrible because you're under tension in this tissue and this tendon coming through here. It's under tension for so long, and an unnatural position as far as moving. You're moving this way, right? You're not moving this way, which is a little more natural. You're moving this way. And I mean, like I said, I applaud the people that can do it, but it's brutal, and it's tough on those tissues. And, you know, most people that play COD, you know, and especially in my case as well, like it was, and you as well, like we're younger. And so we don't have that tissue, we have that tissue resiliency, and we're still kind of maturing and growing. So our tissue turnover and our cell regeneration and healing is a lot better. And I see that in my practice a lot with younger kids and accidents as well. But listen, if you want to be playing when you're in your mid 30s and 40s and still playing, and you're playing Claw, you're not going to do it. I promise you that it's not going to do it. It's good when you're 18 to 24 and, you know, you're able to kind of bounce back from stuff a lot easier, but not happening when you're 30. And it can set you up for stuff down the road. Like it leads to scar tissue. It leads to a lot of inflammation, and chronic inflammation in areas is going to be painful, and it's going to lead to stuff down the road that you're not going to like.
All right, so the main thing he talked about was the long-term disadvantage of playing Claw. So if you want to play Claw when you're like 30, 35 years old, you definitely won't be able to play Claw. And then he talks about how every person is different. So some people might be able to do it more than others. And he kind of relates it to people smoking. So let's say a person smokes a lot but never gets lung cancer, and then a person who doesn't smoke as much will get lung cancer. It's basically the same thing with playing Claw. So it's actually random whether or not you'll damage your finger playing Claw, but I don't understand why people would take that risk. And then some people might argue that if you turn your wrist a little bit, it takes the tension off your pointer finger, but he also talks about that.
And even, like I said, I read some research that you can rotate the wrist, and it helps with the positioning a little bit. But when you rotate that wrist, then you're taking that thumb out of that neutral position. You're putting more tension on the fourth digit as well, because that's got to do the two triggers while you're doing this. And that, you know.
Okay.
And you don't have, and you can feel for yourself. You have more dexterity in your third finger than you do in than your fourth.
Definitely, so
that's going to add up too. So yeah, you can rotate, but then you're compromising a couple other structures. So it's kind of one step forward, two steps back. So
no matter what position you're putting it in, playing Claw altogether will definitely hurt your fingers. So to sum it up, if you haven't started playing Claw, then I suggest you shouldn't even start. I'd say this late in the game in Fortnite, if you want to still become a professional gamer, then I suggest playing keyboard and mouse. But if you can't play keyboard and mouse, you can't afford a Scuf, you either play Claw because you have to, because you have a default controller and you want to be good at the game, or you play with a default controller and don't play Claw at all. And now I'm going to talk about the giveaway. Alright, so the first thing I'm giving away is a Strike Pack Dominator, and you could buy it for Xbox or PS4 controllers. I've owned a Scuf in the past, but it broke pretty quick and I didn't want to pay another $200 for another Scuf. So I looked around for paddles that I could just put on a default controller, and that's exactly what the Strike Pack is. So all you have to do is put it on the back of your controller and then connect a wire from your Xbox and plug it into the top of it, and then you just map the paddles to whatever buttons you want to map it to. You can map it to any button you want. All you have to do is hold down the small square button above the paddle and then click any button you want it to be mapped to. I use the left paddle to jump and the right paddle to switch mode, and that's really it. So if you want these paddles for your default controller, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and comment if you're on PS4, Xbox, or PC, and what kind of controller do you have. Do you have a Scuf? Do you have a Battle Beaver? Do you have a default controller? Doesn't matter. Just make sure to comment those two things and you'll be entered into the giveaway to win these paddles. I also just want to mention that these paddles also have bannable mods that you can use with it. I just only use this strictly for the paddles, and you will definitely get banned from Fortnite if you try to use any of the mods that come with the Strike Pack besides the paddles. And I tried to use the mods just for fun to see if they actually worked well, and I couldn't even figure it out. But just from looking at the videos on how to do it on YouTube, it seems like it doesn't even really work. So trust me when I say this, don't even try to use the mods. If you do win, just use the paddles only. Alright, so good luck in the giveaway, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I wish I can give away more, but I'm a smaller YouTuber like I said in my last video, and I've been growing a lot lately, so I want to thank you guys for that. I think I've gained a little over 200 subs this week, so once again want to thank you guys for that. Hopefully I can do bigger giveaways in the future, but at least since I have a smaller audience, then you guys will probably have a better chance of winning. Enjoy the rest of the clips in this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. And that's it, guys. Peace out.
Oh Lord, Jesse made another one.
Diamonds in my safe. Get on drugs and pace. Diamond cold like glaciers. Superstars in the place. Diamonds in my face. I wanna put diamonds in my ears. Can't put diamonds on my face. Water. What about G? Yeah, we got water. What about G?